What's going on today, guys? We're going to be playing Praxis Fighter X on PICO-8. This is a super fun shoot 'em up that I have been pretty much addicted to all weekend. So let's go ahead and play it. This won't be a playthrough because I'm definitely not going to make it to the end because it's super chaotic. So let's get into it. So I'm going to take you guys through some settings as well that I am using to make it a little easier to see. But the main premise is there's a gas line here that everyone's protesting, and Homeboy runs into a spaceship to amp up the protest. So a protester has hijacked a spaceship, and they're trying to get him back. So you have your basic shooting mechanism here that will fire these projectiles, and you also have bombs to use. So something that's interesting about this game is not only are you trying to defeat stuff on the or in the air, it's also on the ground. So the bombs you need to learn how to use to get the ground level enemies, but also you can attack infrastructure in this game, which I think is cool. So the whole point is that you're trying to defeat this gas line. So as I said, Homeboy just took this spaceship. He's going for broke. So the rocket or the bomb here is pretty good because, damn it, the rocket here is pretty good because it just drop it and it takes out whatever you drop it on. Like I said, you can attack the infrastructure, so that gives you points. Basically, how I use the bomb is if there's more than one truck that pulls up, I'm dropping a bomb. Because you will see the trucks are annoying when they fire, and they take a lot of hits. So they shoot like a straight line, and it's pretty hard to get away from if you're not on your game. Case in point, right there. So you see how many hits these trucks take. So you can also direct the bomb. You see that there? You can let it go out a little further. This game's super chaotic. So I'm going to continue, but one thing that's interesting is you can either continue to do progress for your progress, or you can just stop to save your score. So it's up to you. It's up to you depending on how far you get. So if you get good with the bomb, you can probably make it pretty far. The trucks are pretty annoying, not gonna lie. The trucks are pretty annoying. They're big targets, but they'll get you. Wow, I just got totally destroyed. This game's pretty brutal. Real quick, I want to talk to you guys about the settings. So the settings I have turned off are shadows and score pop-ups because it's really chaotic to begin with. So I decided to turn those off, but I'll show you guys what it looks like with them on. It's even crazier. So we're back at the beginning. So I mean, it gives a nice retro feel with the score pop-ups, but you really, to me, it's just a distraction. That's just me. I can see though, I played this a lot already. I kind of know what's worth higher points at this point. But you know, maybe at the beginning you want to see those score pop-ups. The shadows just, I don't know. The infrastructure can get annoying too, because if you're trying to actually hit something and you wind up hitting these oil barrels instead, it can certainly miss the opportunity to take out the trucks. And I got murked. Let's keep going. Ah, look, drop a bomb there, you get a nice chain reaction. I like it. Wow, just got smoked. So for this part, I tend to stay on one side, and you can see why, because it's kind of ridiculous to navigate once you get to moving around. Alright guys, here's the webpage for Praxis Fighter X by Mr. Eric B. on PICO-8. So obviously you can play the game and download the cart here, but really clean and simple page here for Mr. Eric. We got the controls, which we talked about during the first run through, but I always like to check these out for the backstory of the plot. So about the game, Praxis Fighter X is a fast-paced single-stage retro shoot-'em-up, dodge bullets, and fight off the militarized police force defending the corporate toxic sludge pipeline. Nice. It's a reflex-based action, satisfying destruction while including some modern comforts like smaller player hitbox and a focus mode. Definitely agree with all that. It's on the difficult side. Definitely agree with that. But you got 3 continues, as we talked about in the first run through. So pretty basic. Like I said, the action pretty much drives the game here. The plot's pretty simple. There's some protests going on about this toxic sludge pipeline, and Homeboy decides to take over a spacecraft. So he's got some information on scoring here. Let's check this out. So you guys saw on the right hand side the multiplier goes up as you hit enemies, but he's got some tips here. The combo meter depletes while you're charging your bomb. Did not know that. If your bomb collides with an enemy in mid-air, you get your shot back with a shorter delay. Okay, nice. Probably should have read this before I played. But anyway, collecting a power-up you already have or a 1-up. Okay, you can get more points. Your multiplier also applies during boss fights. Try to take out all the bosses. Alright, so I made it to probably made it to the first boss. That's about it. So that's pretty much the game. I always like to check out the webpage to get the plot and some insiders. So here's the game. I'll be sure to put the link in the description. Go check it out. Alright guys, this time we're going to try with an Xbox controller. Just on my last leg of excuses, so we're going to go ahead and try it with the Xbox controller, see if it's any different. So I was rocking the 8-bit Do Micro just now, but I felt like a few times it was going where I didn't want it to go. So we're going to try it with the Xbox controller instead. The analog sticks. It's a little more fluid, but now I'm a little bit more predisposed to move around, which is interesting. Definitely more comfortable. Xbox got the ergonomics on lock, man. That's a fact. Might be doing a video on comparing these two. Pretty obvious, though, what the outcome will be. Oh, man, okay. I feel like I'm moving better. Just feeling better about where I'm at already. Oh. I could have been avoided. Sorry. Alright, the movement definitely feels better with the Xbox controller. So, if you got one, use it. Because this game is ruthless. Let me see something. Okay, that's how you kill a lot of the barrels at once. So if you want to start a chain explosion, you can drop a bomb on the fuel cell holding thingies. They all start exploding. Give you a bunch of points. Game's still pretty difficult. I'm not gonna lie. But now I guess I should take the shadows and stuff off again. Game's tough, but it's addicting because you break so much stuff. You just want to do it again. And now I'm just losing my marbles again. Yep, that quick. Let me start over. Something about this game when you restart it, You just get into a flow. I'm sure you guys know this. Sometimes starting over is useful. Because you're just not feeling that round. Yeah, okay. Of course that happens. So what's nice about this game, and then we'll go over the web page, but it's not one shot, one kill. You get like 3 hits, and then you get like 3 lives out, you know, even within that. So that's nice. It's something different. It's not ruthless in that way, but it's almost needed because it's so challenging. And you guys can probably tell you have a small hitbox on this on yourself, so you probably saw a couple times I went. Seems like I went right under or right over something and didn't hit me. It's pretty small hitbox. I'm sure somebody's out there watching this like, dude, have you ever played a video game before in your life? Have you ever played a shoot 'em up before in your life? I like video games. No one said I was good at them. You know what I'm saying? I want to fix my settings back. Alright. This will probably be the last round, but see if it helps. The Xbox. Using the D-pad this time. See if that helps. That's it's a little bit more. It's probably better suited for this game. I'll just put it that way. These drones are not that good on their own, but when they swarm up, they're annoying. Probably like real drones, right? What am I doing? It's pretty chaotic too, because even the the enemies shoot in directions that you don't expect, like backwards. Not backwards, but at least side to side. But you can't really fly past them because then something else is going to jump out and get you. So that is the struggle here. See that? try to fly forward and something else just jumps out. Oh, there was an extra life right there too. So I guess you can hit, this is interesting, I think I just hit the helicopter with a bomb. I thought that was only for ground vehicles, but I guess not. None of these enemies are particularly hard individually, but together is what makes it tough. I wish there was more lives to pick up, but that's just because I'm not good at the game, you know what I'm saying? It's not a real critique. I bet you the guy who created it's like, yeah, you haven't made it even far enough to get another life other than that one. Alright, you can get those with the... So you just got to get really good at shooting and the bomb. Just switching back and forth. Alright, I'm going to give it one more turn. See, like, this is just brutal as hell. And another one pops up. This reminds me of Sky King, where the guy just took an airplane out of Seattle. Look that up if you guys never heard of it. Old Sky King just took an airplane. He was like an airplane mechanic, and he just took an airplane. I don't think it ended well. I think he was having a hard time, but that's the first thing I thought of when I saw the dude hop out of the crowd and just take a spaceship. Alright, I'm probably not going to make it too much longer. Case in point. Whoa! What in the... Dude, how did... Alright, well, we'll cut it off there, but I don't even know how that person... The person who made this game even programmed that. Well, it looks like I took a wing off. So that's good. But hey, that's Praxis Fighter X on PICO-8. Check it out. It's an awesome game. I'm probably going to do plenty more run-throughs, but catch you guys later.